Alrighty, so this will be the second version. So this one we just want to use the mobs against themselves. So I charm that one, have it attack this one, give it a little bit of room so that way it can harm touch the other one. That way we don't take that, so they're both taking damage now. Now I'm going to switch to this page I have that has pet commands on it so I can spam the commands much easier. Doing pet back, pet attack, pet back, pet attack, and then it'll start listening real quick. So there's 2 harm touches out the way again. So there's no harm touches between any of these. Now my goal is to get some control on them before he gets low, and then hit him with a deflex. Invis to break it. Bam, there you go. Now usually you'd want to Screaming Terror this, but I can tank through it no problem and get him charmed, so I'm just going to do that. Vexing more done, you gotta keep health up and do damage, and then we want to try to position our pet so he gets hit by both of them. In this case he is, no problem. And then if you want to maximize your DPS in this situation, the kind of damage you can expect to do to the other mobs, you can go ahead and snare them with your epic so you get free damage on them. This one you generally want to keep your mana up because a charm break is much more it's much more dangerous when you have this many mobs on you at a time. And you can kind of do this too, help you a little bit with positioning. He didn't hit me once, but now he's closer to the pet that I need to kill. Select my pet, get ready to press invis, wait till we see below 6%. Immediately invis, deflex go, kill him. Easy money. Now on this one I'm going to charm the lower of the 2. Have him attack, refresh my torment. If you have Gina, this is much easier to do, but I just do things to do them. On this one, we don't think that this pet's going to do enough damage, and we know our epic's not going to do enough damage, so we're going to want to put some dots on him to keep him moving. Once again, back up, give ourselves some space, and then go ahead and wait for him to be under 6%. Be ready to click our Circle of Shadow and deflex. And he's dead. Go ahead and root because we don't have another. Oh, there you go. Timing's not bad, so these 2 actually come together. So I'll just charm one and have it attack the other one just to get the harm touches out of the way. Once again, we'll do the same thing. We'll circle so they get closer to their other mob. And as soon as he gets in range, they're going to harm touch like that. Bam. So that's involving strafe running. If you run that in a straight line, you'll most likely get hit, because they can harm touch you from much further or hit you in general from much further while you're not strafe running. Get a little value out of this guy that's almost dead. Have him hit my pet a few times. Speed the process up. Basically, the main idea of this method is you're using mobs against each other, and you want them to take as much damage from mobs, specifically, as humanly possible. And in this particular camp, it makes the most sense to try to get yourself the harm touches out of the way, because if you aren't taking them, then mobs are taking more damage, so it's all good. See if we can get him to drop low. trees. So this is a good example. We have a rooted mob back there. We want this one slowed so that way we have time to charm it after we kill this other one. And then we're going to have low amount of room if we take that corner, so we're going to swap to this other corner. You can Screaming Terror, or you can just eat it if you have the situation. Make sure we don't lose our chance to kill our pet. And that's just the nature of this method, is things will pop up and you won't be able to respond quickly. This is kind of unorthodox right here, but I'll try to land a snare or a root right on top of him so that way he can help out. There we go. Vexing to keep our HP up and help get something killed. You just have to pay attention to your HP and how much damage a harm touch actually does. That's the key. So if I have 1822, I know for a fact I can take 1 full harm touch safely, and 2 if I get a partial resist. And if they both hit for full, I'm dead. So I have to completely change my mentality when I see 2. And if I see 2, it's an emergency. If I see 1, it's not a problem. And you can do something like feign death if you see something like that happening where you know you're going to end up taking the harm touch. Alternately, you can use your DA. It's a great way to eat a harm touch because it is way more damage than them actually swinging at you. It's still rooted. But yeah, that's the method. Nothing crazy. As you can see, these both involve high HP and high mana pools, and just kind of letting things do what they do. This is the slow cooking method, as it were. Didn't need to do that, just felt like doing it for fun. Go ahead and kill them both. And that's what we do. So that's charm killing and reverse charm killing.